Thank you guys so much. My name is Jasmine from I Hear That Girl. I appreciate you guys so much for taking the time out today.
Thank you.
Good. So,
Jasmine.
Good. So let's just get started. So the process of filming with Tyler Perry, we all hear, is extremely accelerated. How does that impact your craft as actors?
Ooh. I'll answer.
I think
that it impacts me in a positive way, conditionally. Like, I think that if you work out, I know that all of us work out. When you work out and you push your muscles to the limit, they get to a place where they look better, they feel better, you can push it more. And so when I go and work on other projects, which I have since SISTAS, the fitness that I have when it comes to memorization, to dropping into things, to picking up lines, to comedy and understanding pacing is so much better when I have more time, because I know that the stakes are higher at home. And so it's conditioning. It's a conditioning for sure.
That's awesome. Okay, that's awesome. What about for you, Trinity or Anthony?
It's definitely, it helps to sharpen your skills, because when you come to film on this show and film with Tyler, you're expected to know your stuff, not only from a memorization standpoint, but from a delivery standpoint, what you want to do from a physical standpoint. Like Brian said, your pauses in between, the emotion that you want to portray to the audience while you're delivering those lines. And so having those time constraints really makes you have to have a laser-like focus on your craft and what you're doing.
Okay, awesome. Anthony, what about you? Same question.
It's pretty much piggybacking off of Brian. It's sink or swim, you know?
Okay.
And I feel like nobody who goes through those doors at Tyler Perry Studios wants to drown. So,
exactly.
So you come in prepared, and not only prepared, but being truthful in your character. That's why characters like Maurice shine and Preston shine and Sabrina and so on, we were all called for a reason. There were a bunch of people at that callback, brilliant actors, Black brilliant actors, but we were chosen. So, absolutely. And Tyler said, the perfect cast always comes together. I never stress about it. So, yeah, we were chosen.
That's really awesome. So being on the show that centers Black women, does that give you all any more sensitivity towards the issues that Black women face?
100%.
How so?
I mean, to be, first off, I think that it's an honor to be on a show about Black women that is Black women centered. I think that Black women run the world. Black women created me and created Earth. Don't get me started. But I think that it's important to have a front row seat and also to be a part of depicting and illustrating the joy and happiness and pain and trauma of Black women, because seeing different angles helps to be able to support the Black women in our own lives. And also we become friends with these ladies, close friends with these ladies. And there's so many parallels on the show that Black women deal with all the time, and things that we didn't know, things that we can't see because we're in a relationship and we on the other side and we're the problem, you know, like those type of things happen. And I think that it's just eye-opening every time we're able to see a new layer fall off or deal with so many things. Black women deal with so many things. So I'm just honored to be a part of it and learning every day and getting cussed out. Yeah.
Good. So I have a question specifically for Brian and Anthony, who play the characters, of course, Maurice and Calvin. So many Black shows shy away from the topic of LGBTQIA, but and I think even when they hit those characters, they are extremely one-dimensional. So how important is it for you, for your character to have layers, particularly with Brian, with you playing a gay character, and Calvin, you being raised by two gay men? How important is that for you guys to have layers?
I feel it's very important, even in our portrayal of the characters, because it would be very easy to just go out and give a one-dimensional illustration of these characters, but you wouldn't fall in love with them. You wouldn't want to see them every week. And just like as far as Calvin goes, you know, getting a backstory on why somebody is the way they are. You know, a lot of times we just jump into a story and it's just like, boom, he's that way, accepted. But to get some understanding, to get a conversation going, same as Maurice, to get a conversation going about these characters, that's why these characters strive on this show.
Absolutely. Yeah, I can say we haven't seen a character that has been that going so deep into their background the way that they did with Calvin's story in this show. So I really did enjoy that too. How about you, Brian?
You know, I think that it's, I'm so glad you asked this question because there's so much to say about it. The first thing I want to say about it is it's paramount to have a character like Maurice on the show, a character like Calvin on the show, especially in the juxtaposition, because I don't even think that Tyler knew what he was doing initially when he created these characters. But what I'm able to see from it is, one, you have a representation of a Black gay man that is not just in a quick, auxiliary role where we don't know anything about him, but he's here for a laugh. He's used to be superhuman or auxiliary or an ornament of sort. So we've learned about Maurice's past. We've seen him go through trauma. We see him search for love, and we are able to see this real life thing happening that Black people often shy away from. But in addition to that, we're able to see Calvin and Maurice be friends. Calvin, who was raised by two gay white men, and Calvin is being so free, and he's a straight man, but he's so free with himself. And Maurice, who is somebody who is a gay man, outwardly flamboyant, very proud of himself, but he still cannot see, because of his past, because of the way he was raised and the Black Christian values of his family, he can understand how Calvin can be so free.
Exactly. Yeah.
And the blatant answer to that is he was raised by free white men who have been allowed to be free in this country for so long, and Black men are not allowed to be free, not allowed to be, and so I think that what a blessing that is for us to be able to portray this on television, for us to be able to have so many people to watch it and digest this type, because this is some things we have to work through. We got to get better about this. We have to get better about it. And so I'm glad to be a part of the advancement of Black people watching this show.
Absolutely. I think that's the best part about it. You guys, that is my time. Again, my name is Jasmyne Flowers, but real quick, I'm gonna try to steal something. I know y'all got some secrets y'all can give us real quick. Y'all like, no, I'm not trying to lose my job. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Again, I'm Jasmine from I Hear That Girl.
Thank you, Jasmine.
Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya.